In this video, I'll show you how to put your shoulder rest on your violin. There are different styles of shoulder rest. I have a few here to show you. I have a wolf one, a foam one, and one with detachable feet. We'll start with this one, which has detachable feet. You'll see we have slots, and that the feet have a little T-piece on the end. You put the T-piece into the slot and then turn it and lock it down into place. You need to make sure that they're the right way round, but they will pivot as well. This is also so that they're height adjustable on the screws. Now, this one, you can slide these to different positions to suit different widths of violin to different sizes. So you might need to put some kind of marker when you know where it goes for your violin, because once they're folded, they do move very easily. One of the other reasons that they fold is so that it's easier to put in your case, particularly if you have a pocket on your case like the one on the top of this red one here. The foam shoulder rests, which is the one that I recommend for my beginners, also have foldable legs. They fold up and down like that. That's the playing position. That's the away position. These are also adjustable, but they're much more secure. They're adjustable via these two screws. If you undo these screws and take them out, you'll find that underneath there's a hole, and you can move this whole leg assembly backwards and forwards using the different holes on the leg assembly. Again, that's to suit different widths of violin. And most of these foam shoulder rests will fit at least two different sizes. This one will suit a 3/4 and a full-size violin because of the adjustment. This is a wolf shoulder rest. The feet are not adjustable, but they do fold. So they rotate back up, and that's ready to be put on the violin, as is that. Again, they are height adjustable via the screw threads. And they do have a little bit of flex to accommodate slightly different sizes. This one says it will fit 3/4 and full size, so you would be able to presumably stretch that sufficiently. The simplest way for a young beginner to put their shoulder rest on is sitting down, but that way they are able to support the violin with their knees and then use both hands to put the shoulder rest on. So, holding the violin by the neck in your left hand, or the child holding the violin by the neck in their left hand, get them to sit down and get them to shuffle their bottom to the edge and have their feet on the floor. Sitting down, feet on the floor, bottom to the edge. Then they need to take the violin and turn it upside down and make sure that it's back to front. Upside down means the scroll is pointing to the floor. Back to front means the bridge is pointing away from their tummy. Then put the violin down so that they can catch the neck between their legs. And they should be able to squeeze a little bit, let go, and the violin will stay there. If it starts to fall, it might mean that they're not squeezing enough with their knees. So they can put their feet together, knees together, and hold the violin then like this. This will enable them to use both hands for the shoulder rest. So your child needs to take their violin, turn it upside down, make sure it's back to front, and catch the neck between their knees. Put their feet together and squeeze to hold the violin here. Then they need to take their shoulder rest. This might be helpful if they do it near a table, so the shoulder rest is on a table ready for them to grab. Most shoulder rests have a slight curve, so that you can either make it look like a smiley or a frowny. Well, I hope your child is happy playing violin, because this needs to look like a smiley. That's the right way up. We're then going to secure it to the back of the bottom of the violin. We're going to start at this edge, then this corner, and then pull down. So we get the smiley, we put it on the left side, then the right top, and then pull down. It is stiff, it's supposed to be stiff so that it doesn't just fall off. It should be across the fattest part of the violin, and that's what it looks like secured in position. To take it off, I recommend doing the same process in reverse. Take the violin, upside down and back to front, catch the neck in your knees, feet together squeeze, and then you can carefully pull that off.